Oh, hi guys. So today we're going to be talking why people are scared about putting themselves out there. And seriously, I get why people are scared to put themselves out there. And not to be very rigid or not to be compassionate about people that have done it in past and it has brought something very different from what they actually initially anticipated. So putting yourself out there, there's so much to be conscious about, and then not putting yourself out there, they see disadvantage, and putting yourself out there, they see disadvantage. And I'm not here to undermine those disadvantages. And yes, there are so many disadvantages, but the advantage. So I think I'm going to be very, very, I don't want to see, one of the things I want to be about this, my podcast, is that to be honest about the fact. I don't want it to be that I'm coming here to gather followers or making people to come and look at what I'm doing. No, is that after you leave this podcast, you become better. You're able to apply it. Why are people scared of putting themselves out there? It's good. It's a good reason, but you have to know that if you have to really thrive in 2026, even if your work does not need, you don't need to sell anything. You want to document your career path. There is no job security. I'm telling you, even business security, there is nothing like that. We've had people that had their they were just they were doing so well for themselves. Even celebrities, they get to a point, even in their career, they are visible people. People stop hearing from them. I'm going to be very first. I could remember a celebrity. I'm not going to be calling out any names. She said this, and she's very popular in a Nigerian celebrity. Let me be precise. She was like she was going for a manager at a particular. This was even a manager that was even managing her. She was putting herself out there at a particular time because of um um personal journey. She could not take a certain rule again. So when the manager bring a rule to her, she's like declining it. If there is a particular rule, declining. Even it happens in your workspace. So there are some things that you will not want to do again. Even when you have been working in a particular organization for a long time, there are some things you don't want to do again. So she was declining. Before you know, they started salinding her. Like I don't know. They started not putting her in some opportunities. She started saying that she's no longer called for a rose. Even roles that she will not decline, they were not calling her because she started having some boundaries. Even in your workspace, when you start having some boundaries, there are some things they will not involve you in. It's why you have to sincerely find a way of putting yourself out there so that you don't depend on people to function. If you have only defined, the only people that can recommend you is just your colleague, just your boss, there's something wrong. If it's just your spouse, if it's just your family that can recommend you for opportunity, you are doing something wrong in 2026. People need to know what you do. People need to see what you do. People need to understand what you do. It's three different things. People knowing what you do. People need to see what you do. People need to understand what you do. It's three different things. And the only way you can do this, and the only person that can explain it better is you. People need to see you beyond just a person that is a travel consultant. They need to see you as somebody that can get work done, somebody that is passionate about what they do. People need to see that about you. People need to see you beyond an IT guru. People need to know that you are somebody that is passionate about the job. And if you're not talking, see, what you love, what you enjoy, you want to talk about it. You rarely see anybody that enjoy what they do and they don't want people to know about what they do. Deep inside of you, you have to understand that if you really enjoy this your work, you want to talk about it seriously. And even if you don't enjoy it, still talk about it. There is no escape route in 2026. You still talk about it because it's a career growth. You want to talk about it too. Yes, this is a phase in my life and I pray to navigate one day. It's a phase in your life that you want to navigate one day. So obviously you want to talk about it. You want to talk about it. So you need to learn how to put yourself out there. You know what to tell people. Like I said, each platform in my previous video, we talked about the fact that each platform have a different way they talk about things. So you want to talk about things, you want to let people understand what to do because people have different mindset. See, somebody that works from home and you don't go anywhere. If apparently I have normal, regular 9 to 5, and I have this that I'm doing right now, and I also have some other things that I do, people will not know. So just imagine that people knows me in my office as a travel consultant, and I am also a social media manager. I help people optimize LinkedIn. If I don't talk about it, and just my family members that know about it, how much do you think I will get from it? How much? See, yes, I believe that. I believe in an akazo. If you're a believer, you're a Christian, you understand what I'm saying. The compelling power. People can just know you. But and I believe in the supreme. See, I believe in I believe in God, and I'm not going to be hiding my belief system. I believe in God, and I believe that you can compel your thoughts in the right mind. But people need to know what you do, because people can just know you as Chine, and then you're a travel consultant, and that's not just what I do. I help people manage their accounts, help people optimize their accounts. See, optimization and managing accounts, even somebody can know that you optimize your account, they don't know that you can even manage other platforms too. People can know you that you write, they don't know that you speak. Let me give this thing. I was privileged to be on a Very Savo studio to talk about economic how investor what investors should look out for when they want to invest in Nigeria system. So this is me that this man we've known for quite. I've worked with him. I've worked on projects with him in past time, until I did my first video and I posted it. In fact, at first I posted it on just YouTube. I just felt like, okay, let me send the link of what I do on my WhatsApp status. And then apparently this person is very busy person. If you know him, can go and check the founder of Very Savo. He's very busy. And apparently he went to my status, and then he opened the video on YouTube. It was like, wow, I know that you write, I know that you do one or two things, but I don't know that you speak also. So people can know you for just a particular thing, and they don't know your full essence, like what you are. So these are platforms. So people can even know you as an incredible person, and they don't know that you're a Christian. Yes, because on LinkedIn you might not necessarily be posting about your career, your spiritual journey. On Facebook can do so people can know you, and they don't know that, except maybe they have your WhatsApp that you post maybe once in a while about a message you listing. I do that personally. The people on LinkedIn might not necessarily know that I'm a very spiritual person. So those are platforms for you to really help people to know you, understand you, and see you. So people can see you, and if they still don't understand what you do, they can see you every day. They can have a knowledge of, okay, this person is going to work. They might not know what you do, but visibility can help them understand. See, this 2010, these people are making much more money, much more opportunities are coming to them because they are putting yourself out there. You can see they might not know what to necessarily do. And sometimes like, I don't care. You might want to be caring right now because there's so much people I know. And don't limit yourself to WhatsApp status like, oh, I'm making a lot of money. I don't need so much people to know. I don't want my village people to know about all of these things. You know how much you want people to know. See, but people in your status are even like, I don't want to go personal. Like, just have a way of putting yourself out there. Tell so little and so much about yourself. Tell so little and so much about yourself. Tell so much about what you want people to do. Tell so little about what you are, who you are, like a person, like your personal life. You can really not tell people if you're in a relationship or you're married or your children. You don't want to post. If you don't want, you can have those boundaries. You have celebrities now that are doing those things. So let me go back to my story about this celebrity. She was aligned. Thankfully, what happened to her was that she was able to find out very early, and then she created her own, she became a producer, started producing. And it takes a lot of money to produce. But for you today, it doesn't take you so much money except data for you to start putting yourself out there. So don't wait for your boss. Your boss has promised you that when after you worked here for a while, I'm going to refer you. And you heard stories of testimonies of people that were referred to bigger opportunities. Why are you waiting for people to refer you when you can refer yourself to platforms? I tell people, why would I want to wait for somebody to recommend when I can recommend myself to place? I'm not from the place of pride. But in 2026, you don't want people to be recommending you for positions, or you don't want to depend on people to function. You want to really know that I'm doing this thing and I can put myself in rooms that people can also put me into. And it's a place of humility also. It's not pride, it's humility, because you are humbling yourself to do this thing, because it takes a lot of energy to do this. So I get your phobia, I get your resentment, I get your fears, which is phobia, on why you don't want to put yourself out there. But sincerely speaking, there's so much you can get from doing so. Say if there's anything you want to learn from this short video, say little about yourself and say so much about what you do on platform, and you will get the opportunities. You stop asking people to refer you for. I kind of get sad when people are telling me they're looking for jobs. I kind of get sad when people are like, I'm tired of my workspace, but I can't go because I don't have. Are you serious? Are you serious? You don't have where to go to. You should have so much options. I'm not from the place of you don't stay in a workspace because you don't have anywhere to go to. You stay there because you feel this is where you have to be right now, not from I don't have where to go to. Let's do better in 2026. Let's put ourselves out there. Let's be intentional about putting ourselves out there. Learn so much about it. So thank you so much for putting out time to do this with me. Let's go to this journey together. Let's do this.